we're golden. All right. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to Bodybuilding and Beauty. This is your host, Ming. So, recap of this week. I'm not gonna post my weight. One, I was sick all week and I look like a hot mess. I didn't go to the gym. I stayed home and I ate chicken soup and crackers. Not the best thing for when you're trying to cut down. I'm still at the same weight, if it makes any difference. But it still doesn't, it's not where I want to be. But, you know, it happens. It happens to all of us. But what do you do when you get sick? You have to rest. Because a workout with being sick and having everything foggy all over your head, it's going to be dangerous for you and it's not going to be good for you. So, you know, just give it a quick thought about that. But today what we're going to be talking about is learning how to run. I recently got a request from Learning How to Run, the YouTube channel, to review it for them. And I will say I am liking the reviews so far. What I'm doing, well, my review, let's be completely honest. Take that back. I'm loving the app because, and I call it the app because it's a channel, it's a YouTube channel, but, you know, for me, you know, I use the app, so there you go. Most people can relate to that. But I really, really like it. One, it helps with your treadmill running and your regular running outside. Helps you how to get to the point where you want to be and how to prepare yourself for that. And personally, I'm a sprinter. I'm a natural sprinter. I can sprint 30-second sprints, 60 seconds rest any day for probably like 30-40 minutes. It's fine by me. I can do intervals all day. But I can't pace myself. So with this application, what I've been learning is of how to pretty much pace yourself, and I'm going to be using it throughout this vacation prep. I still have 4 more weeks, so we still have hope for, you know, you reach that 140 goal at least. I'm going to be realistic with myself, and I want to say I might hit the low 130, like the high 130s. I was going to say low 130s, but it's not the low 130s where we want it to be. This week we were supposed to be at 145. The following week we were supposed to be at 143. Then the week after that it was supposed to be 141. And then we were supposed to be in the 130s. And hopefully by the time we went to and we got to our vacation, which, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'll go into details of that, but, you know, I'll be posting pictures from our vacation. I might be vlogging. No, I actually might be, because I'm a little too excited. But, so, the Learning How to Run channel on YouTube, going back to that, what we first originally started talking about, is actually pretty cool. One of the things for the Learning How to Run, the first thing that it says, one of the things that I'm going to try out within the next couple weeks is going and putting your smartphone outside or pointing your camera and self-assessing yourself. It is taking a short video, not a sprint, not a jog. It's like a run pace, and see how you're striving. Because it's a funny thing, right? So I've always known, like, towards like going for a sprint, you lean forward. For the treadmill, it was always funny for me because I didn't really like the treadmill at first, and then, you know, I started getting used to it because, you know, I like running. I don't love it. Who loves running? Let's be honest. Some people do, but I'm not cardio's biggest fan sometimes. But let's get back to the treadmill. treadmill, you bend your hips, just tilt it in just a little bit. It's not even like, the shirt's a little big, so mind that. Bend in the hips. So, and that is one of the things, you don't go complete inwards. Like if you're doing the robot, think of like you're doing the robot for a sprint. And every time you go to sprint, you're going to notice that. When you're doing intervals, lean forward. Try to do the robot, leaning forward. When you're doing the treadmill, stand up properly. Just tilt a little bit. It makes sense. It really does. And the Learning How to Run channel has actually explained that thoroughly for people to check it out. And that's one of the things I liked it because, so I've always been one of those runners that I'm just like, I'm just going to go for it. I never check my speed. I can't calculate my speed. I'm a natural sprinter. So as a natural sprinter, what do? You just go for it. You just try to run as fast as you can to get to that second mark. But with this, it's actually help on what you're going to be pacing yourself. It's going to help you pace yourself. This is not only the first video that I'm going to do of this because I actually think it's really good. And thanks for letting me review this because to Learning How to Run channel, because it's actually going to help me myself because for one, I need to learn to control my pace. And I've tried the Nike Run app, and I've tried, the MyFitnessPal. I like MyFitnessPal for food, but for running, I need to learn how to calculate my speed. So it's different, and I need to keep a pace because I know that if I run at a 6 pace, my dog, she wants to be in the shot. If I want to run at a 6 pace, 6 speed pace, then it's going to be, there's going to be one of those all right, I can run for a certain amount of time. I can run for 10 minutes like that. But then after a while, I'm just oh my God, I'm exhausted. Do I need to build up my speed? Do I need to build up my strength? That's why How to Run channel. Mine, Mr. Snake here. It's my dog's pet. But the Learning How to Run channel does talk about strengthening your legs, which is very important, especially if you're going to be doing any type of marathons, any type of long distance running, because you want to have the strong muscles on your legs. And that is one of the things that I did see on the channel. I am going to link pretty much all that I'm talking about down below, so check those out. I do want to say this though, and I probably should have said this at the beginning. The channel is a subscription channel, so it is $4.99 and it is monthly. But for what it's worth, I don't think it's a bad deal. You get so many different videos, a lot of different type of footage, things that can help you, how to calculate your speed, how to gain speed, what to actually work out to build the muscle to get for long distance running, for sprinters, for just a regular runner, or the beginners that are just you know what, I want to learn how to run again, or learn how to pace myself, like myself. That's why I'm going to use it. So within here to maybe maybe August, I want to do kind of a 5K, or just by myself, not an actual event, or maybe if I find one. But eventually I want to get to the point where I can just run for long distance periods of time. I'm gonna need it. But at the end of it all, I want to say it's a great channel. Check it out. There is a 2-week trial, which is free. Can't beat that. Free is always good. And check it out. We're going to be doing some quick videos later on throughout the month. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If anything, leave a comment down below. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel to give me the feedback. Tell me what you think. Alright? So, see you guys. And this was Bodybuilding and Beauty.